Hi everyone, Oleg here. Have you had the situation where you wanted to teach your kid a new habit? For example, to go out and start do activity, physical activity, sports, anything like that. Any activity really, or any behavior really. What I realized recently is that I changed one of my habits. So I started to go out first for a walk, then for a jog, and now I exercise, weekly 2-3 times at least. And when I go out from home, I specifically tell my kids and my wife and everyone at home that I have planned today to go for a jog because it's good for my health, and I can be good for you if I'm good myself. So every day I was saying that when I was planning to go out, and when I go out for a jog, I exactly repeat the same thing. So it became a habit which portrayed that behavior, which basically at one point in time I observed that Natalie, my elder daughter, she started to do the same. So she out of suddenly she put her sneakers on and her sports equipment and trousers, and daily she went out in the little park in front of our house and she started to do jogging. This is super powerful, right? This reminded me of something, common sense, which is often not common practice. Lead by example, and in a family environment is just be the example, right? Be the example you want your kids to be the example you want to be yourself, and do it consciously. And if you're doing it consciously, what I realized that you can't really not deliver a change in behavior, or you can't really not impact your people around if you are setting the example consciously. What example you are setting for your kids? What example you are for your family? I think it's worth asking yourself. And then probably the next question would be what intention you could put in front of you in terms of defining new habits or new behaviors you want to find in your kids. Also think about some of the behaviors you're not happy with in your kids' behavior or development. And I would ask myself, am I an example for any of those behaviors? What example I can set? What new behaviors I can start to portray and therefore impact positively my kids' behavior and development ultimately. Happy day. Cheers.